guys, so I come out this morning and I hung that second cabinet right there, and I touched up the doors. Some little places on that needed touch-up paint on the doors, and I'm fixing to go ahead and attach them. I went ahead and brought out my Mod Podge. So if I decide to go ahead and put those flowers on the front doors, I will. I don't know if I just want to wait till I'm completely through, have the microwave up. I'm not worried about the toaster oven yet, but I went ahead and ordered the microwave. It will be here. I sort of started having some second thoughts on the microwave, because I was thinking, okay, these cabinets may look white up against this wall, but up against something that's possibly bright white, real white, they wouldn't, because in that gallon is actually two different kinds of paint. It's a antique white. Let me make sure. Oh, I can't read my label anymore, but I know that it is. I know it's either antique white or country white, because that's the only white that I buy unless I'm doing ceilings. And then I had, it wasn't a whole lot left, and I had a whole brand new quart, never opened, of linen white. So I poured that quart into what was left of the country white, and so I got to thinking, maybe since this is a form of white, and then I'm ordering the cream, that's what I had in my cart. I had a cream microwave and a cream colored toaster oven. And I got to thinking, maybe, even though I wanted it to brighten up, you know, I wanted it to be, I was thinking that maybe I should have gone with another color. And I was thinking, well, in this room, there's the brown couch, the rug down here. I've had, well, I got after Harvey, but it's been in here since Harvey, and it wasn't new. I drove all the way to Livingston to get it. She said she bought it for her room, so I don't really know. You know, people say that stuff. She said she bought it for a room, and it didn't fit. And she was waiting for when she could have a yard sale to sell it, because she couldn't take it back. You know, that's neither here nor there. I don't know. It looked really nice. Now, it's been in here since, you know, a month after Harvey. Because, just to say, I have had someone living in this camper, the whole caboodle thing, the whole camper cottage house after Harvey. After Harvey, Tony and, like I've said before, Tony and Jake came over and they ripped all the floor. I come out here, the building had been just closed up, AC going, everything was out of it, and that's when I pulled this section off and that section off, and looked at the sheet, because I needed to check the insulation. If it was moldy, I was going to tell her no, because we were going to have to, you know, gut it. But the insulation, see, I put vapor barrier. I know that houses have vapor barriers. I don't think anything we've ever built in our lives has had a vapor barrier. You know, the insulation goes up, and then you come back with plastic and you seal around your outlets and all this stuff. I've seen that on HGTV, and I thought, well, it's a tiny little house, and I'm just gonna vapor barrier. And I did. So that water, I don't think ever got past the plastic vapor barrier. I mean, the insulation was just as pink and dry and pretty as it was the day I put it in this camper. So I praise God that he took care of this building, and he gave me that thought process to turn that AC on and don't go without that AC. This building stayed like an ice box for a month. and it just didn't allow the mold to grow. So what I did was come in with paint. I just went and got a gray floor paint from Home Depot, and I painted from that bedroom in there all the way through that bathroom. This all got painted blue, this bluish gray. And then I went and I started scrounging things. So I found this couch on Marketplace. Somebody was selling it in New Caney. I found, nope, that's a lie. This couch came from, I do have a couch that came from a lady in New Caney, but Tony has it now. This couch came from my ex-boss, my boss that was at Splendora ISD. They got this couch when they were living in the apartment, but when they got their new house, she got new furniture. So she called me and asked me, did I want it? And I said, yes, I'll take it, because she knew the camper, the couch that was in the camper had been ruined in the flood. So I went and got it, picked it up from her house. So this couch, I went and got this couch. It was free. I went and got this rug in Livingston. Like I said, she basically tried to make it sound like it was almost brand new, but I know that when I put the rug down, I found some place and I'm thinking, well, it's not brand new. It's got some spots on it, but it still has worked out good. And it's got some pinks. I don't know how good y'all can see it. It's creams, it's pinks, it's blues, it's some kind of a burnt orange, a little bit of green. There's some like an olive green. So I got to thinking about that, and I got to thinking, maybe I don't need to try to put something cream over there, because the walls, the cabinets are already cream. The bottom cabinet's going to be cream. You know, it's that off-white cream color. Maybe I should try to get something else in some color from this rug. That greenish color. They recently started doing those retro colors, and that green is sort of, but I could not find one company that made a microwave and a toaster oven. So I knew the two greens were going to be the same. So I put that out of my mind, and I thought, I'm just going to go with the cream. So I'm going with the cream. I wanted to try to maybe do a little bit of a brighter color and do a color and something that would pull from here. From the colors in the room, but I couldn't, I was worried that the greens would not match, and because they would be so close to each other on the wall over here, one up high, one down low, whatever, it was going to look silly. And so, yeah, you know, Amazon, you can probably pretty much find anything on Amazon. But I couldn't find one little company. I didn't care if I even recognized the name. I couldn't find one company that sold at least both those products, where they were the size that I wanted, like, you know, the little 7 cubic, whatever. It's a small microwave. I wanted the small one, and I wanted the toaster oven that would at least do a pizza, like the little frozen pizzas, the little smoked frozen pizzas. Not personal pan, but those little Tostinos. I wanted something, a toaster oven, and you know, I found them both, but I couldn't, and I found them both in cream, but they're not the same make. They're not from the same person, but they're both cream. And even in the picture, when I've got them in my cart and you see one right above the other one, they look identical. I'm just thinking cream, you can't really, you know, one might be a little darker than the other, but when you look over there, you're just going to see two cream things. I couldn't find a green or a blue, even a light blue. That robin's egg blue color. You see that in all kinds of appliances now, but I couldn't find it in two appliances that match each other. So anyway, I'm fixing to put the doors on here, and I'm going to paint this bottom cabinet. And I've been talking to y'all for dadgum 19 minutes. I know, you probably just going to fast forward through me, because I'm just a... It's probably because I get tired of talking to Levi, because he doesn't really have a conversation back, and you're not conversing back, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to put the doors on here, and I might Mod Podge the two flowers up top, but I am going to get the bottom cabinet painted before I go back over to the house. So I will show you all that when I'm done. Don't like it at all. It is not what I was hoping it would be. Just looks like, you know, what I needed was something that was going to blend into the background and then just the picture pop out. Like I did just recently on those cabinets in my bedroom, the nightstands. So I think I'm going to do something like that. Either they're just going to stay white, they're just going to stay clean and crisp, or I'm going to do something like a white background with some, because that's a blue background. Every one of these has a colored background. So, I don't like it. I don't like it. If that was blue, then that one would work good because the blue would sort of blend in and then you would just pop off the little orange red flower and the butterfly. But because they're white, it don't look good. It don't look good. So that's not going to happen. And that's not decoupage up there. That's literally just sort of stuck because there's still a tackiness to the, well, it's not really tacky, but because it's fresh paint, it's still got a, yeah, I guess you could say tacky. I mean, it's not. It's completely dry. It's all dry. Although that one's got some touch up on it. I just touched up on the door. So it's a little shiny over there. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I may not do anything as far as this kind of stuff. Save these for some other project later on because that didn't look good. All right, as soon as those doors dry, the base is dry and the drawer front is dry. But I just put a second coat on the doors. I'll be done over here for a little bit until the microwave comes in, and then I'll build something for that microwave to sit on, but I want it to have a shelf above it and a top on it that sort of, so like microwave and then open shelf, if that makes sense. So it comes all the way out to the end of the, to the edge. It looks one bank of cabinets with the microwave enclosed, I mean inside. Anyway, then I'm going to measure that AC and see if it will fit in that window. Because that AC does not work anymore. And if it will, then I will move it in the next day or two. I really don't know if I want to move it right off the bat or not. I just know that I want to start working in that room. I want to get that bed out, get that dresser out, get everything pulled out of there, build the new bed in, put the mattress on it, make it up, put the, like I said, that little dresser there is, well, it was originally Mama's. It was, I had two of them at one time. There were two matching ones. They were both upstairs. Buddy had one, Tony had one. At some point, Mom got one back. I still had one. I don't remember where, I don't know if it was in my house during the fire or if Mom gave it back, gave it to me. Maybe she had them both and she gave me one to use in the camper house when we had to move in here after the fire. But regardless, she may want that one back. That's the only thing that happened to it during the water. As you see, it's got a laminate top on it. The top is fine, but the, you know, like it's got a layer of fake, this is plywood underneath. Anyway, it was peeling and I peeled the whole piece off. So, oh yeah, there's some kind of human detection on my front porch. I wonder if that's Levi. Anyway, you can see on that edge right there how it had peeled, and I pulled it all the way off so it wouldn't be catching stuff. But it could be painted or it could be sanded or that whole thing taken off on the side and staying dark, and then it would just go back to, you know. But Mom can have that back if she wants it, because this dresser is the one that I want to put in there. And then there's the hope chest in the corner that I would like to paint and go ahead and give it to Elora. So that gets that out of the way. If I don't give that to Elora right away, then it's going to have to go back to my house. And I honestly don't know where in the heck it would go in my house. Anyway, that's my next. And when these drawers dry, I'll put them on, and then I'll sort of just clean this area up over here, but I'll stop working here until the microwave comes where I can go back to working. But I'm going to change my direction to over here. And then I'm hoping we're going to start getting cool. I mean, we're only a few days away from the 1st of September, the Burr months. And I need to clean off my porch. I may just go ahead and try a couple of days next week to go ahead and do at least one more wall with that wood that's still left over. I was waiting until I got the rest of the wood. Then I would just go in there and do it all. Just get every wall done. But I need to get all that off my porch. If I don't have the money to buy it all right now, that's fine. Because I'm used to doing a little bit at a time. But now it's time to decorate. It's time to decorate for fall. And I am going to go through the outdoor closet and clean a whole bunch of stuff out. When I start pulling stuff out, I'm going to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to narrow down, dwindle down, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to not have as much. And I'll do that and then decorate inside. I'm not going to sit out here while paint dries. So I'm going to get in the house. So I love you guys. God bless y'all. And see you on the next one when I'm out here. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.